guys, what's up? Happy Friday and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, thank you so much for checking out this video. Welcome to my channel. And if you are returning for the second, third, fourth, 100th time, thank you so much for coming back. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to recreate this makeup tutorial. And if you've been following my channel for the past couple of days this week, then you know that I have been doing a YouTube recreation series where I have been recreating makeup looks inspired by different people here on YouTube. So far I have uploaded 4 different makeup tutorials, and today's tutorial is going to be makeup look number 5, and it's also the last day of this series, which I'm actually really sad about because I had a lot of fun recreating all of these looks for you guys and interacting with you guys, of course, this week in the comment section. So if you enjoyed this series, definitely be sure to let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up. I would love to do more series like this in the future. So today's look is going to be inspired by KathleenLights here on YouTube. She is actually a more recent YouTuber that I have subscribed to. I think I've probably been watching her videos for about a year or so, maybe a little more now, and I absolutely love her. I love her personality. I love her makeup looks. I love that she uses tons of drugstore products. I just absolutely love her. So I had to include her as part of this series, and I'm actually going to be doing a look using one of her quads. This is the Where the Night Is quad from Colourpop Cosmetics, and if you follow KathleenLights, then you know that she has done a couple of collaborations with Colourpop. So I thought that it would only be right to recreate a look using one of the products that she created. So that is what I'm going to be doing for you guys today. It's a pop of rose gold type makeup look. These are some of my favorite looks to do. I love pinks and plums and cranberries and all of those types of shades. So I'm super excited to share this video with you guys. I really hope that you enjoy it. If you do, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are new, and also don't hesitate to share this on your social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I would love for Kathleen to get so many tags of this video that she actually has the chance to check it out. So if you enjoy it, please feel free to share it. That would really mean a lot to me. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this last makeup tutorial of this week's series. I hope that you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so starting off with the eyes, the first thing that I'm going to do is apply my transition shade. Our Fashion Fly is on this orangey peach shade from the Morphe 350 palette, and this is going to, as I said, be our transition shade. So I'm going to buff and blend this back and forth in the crease, and then after that I'm going in with a neutral brown color, and I'm picking up a brush that is a little bit more dense and a little bit more precise, and I'm going to buff and blend this into the crease as well, a little bit lower than that first shade, and then we're jumping right in with the KathleenLights Where the Night Is quad. So I'm only going to be using 2 colors from this quad. This one is in the shade Porter, and it's a really gorgeous cranberry shimmery shade. So first I'm going to go in with my finger and apply it all over the lid, and then I'm going to go in with a more precise brush and really bring that up to the crease. These eyeshadows are best applied with your finger, but of course for a little bit more precision, a synthetic brush works great with these as well. So now I'm going back in with that same blending brush that I used for that brown transition shade, and I'm just going to use that to buff out that crease area to make sure that there aren't any harsh lines. So moving on to this beautiful rose gold shade, this is the shade Weenie. I'm going to use my finger and apply that to the center of my lid, and then go back in with that brush and kind of blend out the edges of where those 2 colors meet so that there's a really nice gradient. And then here I'm picking up the shade Porter again on another synthetic brush, and I'm just buffing that into the crease and then going back in with our original transition shade and just making sure that everything is nicely blended together. Next up is liner. I'm using this one by Maybelline, and I'm just going to apply this across my upper lash line, and I'm not going to do a wing or anything. I'm just really applying this to help our lashes blend nicely with the lash line. So I went ahead and applied my lashes off camera. I used the SL Miss Glam Beauty lashes in the style Seduce Glam, which I will have listed down below. And then as you see, we're moving right into the face. So I went ahead and prepped with my Smashbox primer water and also my primers, which I will also have listed down below. And then I'm going in with my NYX Dark Circle Corrector, which you guys know I absolutely love. And I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes, around my nose, and above my upper lip, and blend it out with my finger. Moving on to foundation, today I'm mixing two foundations, the Maybelline Matte and Poreless and the new Milani 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. The two of these blended together really nicely and gave me really nice coverage. And then after that, I'm going to apply my concealer. I'm doing my favorite concoction of concealer. It is the Urban Decay Naked Skin in the Bare Minerals Stroke of Light. And I'm just going to buff and blend that out with a damp beauty sponge. So once I've got that blended, of course you guys already know I'm going to set everything in place. And today I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder and the other side of my damp beauty sponge. And I'm just pressing that powder on all of the areas where I apply concealer. And then to set my foundation, I'm using this Dream Wonder Powder by Maybelline, which is another one of my favorite products from the drugstore. And then once I've got my foundation set, I'm going to go in with this stippling brush from MAC and just brush away all of that extra powder. So following that, I'm going to fill in my brows off camera. I do have a brow tutorial, which I will link for you guys if you're interested in seeing a step-by-step tutorial on how I do that. And then here, I'm just setting them in place with my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. And then following that, we're going to go ahead and finish off the eyes. So first, I'm going to line my lower waterline. I'm using this black eyeliner that I actually got in a BoxyCharm, but any black eyeliner that you have will work just fine. And then after that, I'm going to take the shade Porter and apply this on the outer and inner portions of my lower lash line. And then in the center, I'm going to take the shade Weenie. So basically, we're just mimicking the same gradient that we have on the lid on the lower lash line. And then I'm going in with a pencil brush and a little bit of that brown shade from the Morphe palette and buffing out that lower lash line so that there aren't any harsh lines. Also, from the Morphe 350 palette, I'm taking this shimmery champagne shade, and that is going to highlight our inner corner. And then I'm also going to show my lower lashes some love and then move back to the face. So today I'm using my Black Radiance contour palette to contour and bronze my face. So I'm mixing those two shades that you guys saw highlighted, and I'm just buffing that on my cheeks and temples and also down the sides of my nose. And then for blush, I'm taking this one called Baby Love from my Too Faced blush wardrobe. And I'm just going to apply this on the apples of my cheeks and buff it back into that bronzer. And then for my highlight today, I'm using the Mary Luminizer by The Balm, and I'm just going to place this on my cheekbones, down the center of my nose, and of course on my cupid's bow. And then once I've got that applied, I'm just going to go in with my stippling brush and just make sure that everything is blended together nicely. So moving on to the lips, the first thing that I'm going to do is line them, and I am using this lip liner from Bella Pierre in the shade Cinnamon. I also got this in a previous BoxyCharm, and I'm just going to line my lips and slightly fill them in. And then I'm going in with the shade Aquarius. This was a lippy stick that came out with Colourpop in collaboration with KathleenLights as part of the Where the Night Is set. So I'm just going to apply that right on top of that lip liner and then set all of our hard work in place, and then you are good to go. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed this series. I'm actually kind of sad to see it all come to an end, but I really appreciate all of the positive feedback that all of you guys have been giving me, and I'm just so happy that you guys have been enjoying it. As usual, all of the products that I use throughout the video will be listed in the description bar down below. Please feel free to give it a thumbs up and share it on your social media, and leave in the comments down below any other inspired looks or YouTubers that you would like me to recreate looks from. So thank you guys so much for watching and being part of this series. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.